What is up everyone, this is Ayushi. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had an amazing day. Why am I saying this? Because it's 10 p.m. right now and I'm filming this video, so I hope you guys had an amazing day. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, I am gonna review a very old friend, our favorite Lakmé Liquiding Perfecting Foundation. Now I showed up this foundation in one of my Nika hauls and you really wanted to see a demo and a review on this foundation, so I thought why not, let's film a video and do a review on this. I'm not gonna demo it, like do a swatch and apply it, but I have my thoughts, opinions or judgments, whatever you call, on this foundation. So if you want to know what those are, then stay till the end and let's right hop into the video. Sorry for my voice if it's not that audible or clear. There's some problem going on. Actually, it has been a lot of lot hectic day, but anyway, I hope you guys are able to hear me and I can make myself audible, make my sound audible. So firstly, apologies for that and let's write down. Okay, so as you know what this video is all about, we are gonna talk about the Lakmé Liquiding Perfecting Foundation. Now firstly, let's talk about how big, how much quantity do they have. So this bottle is for 27 ml, so it's a very chotuza bottle. And talking about the packaging, it's kind of okay. It's not that it's not on that good side, but yeah, it's a glass bottle, so you really have to be very careful about this foundation. Now when you open this foundation, there's no like spatula or a pump given, or it's just like a drop. You have to pour it on your hand and then apply it, or directly on your beauty blender. Now talking about this foundation, it cost you for 150 bucks, which is, I don't know what to call, cheap, reasonable, inexpensive, I don't know what, because Lakmé is Lakmé is a very good cosmetic brand. You guys know it well, and even I have used a lot of products from Lakmé, so I know it's a very nice, affordable cosmetic brand. But having a foundation for rupees 150, I'm sure you might, we all before buying it might have a second thought that should we go for it, what ingredients would be mixed, or what sort of foundation will it affect or harm our skin. So here I have my thoughts on this foundation. So firstly, for 150 bucks, I'm okay with this small bottle, and secondly the quantity in it, and obviously with the packaging we can't really expect a lot if you get a foundation for 150 rupees. Now coming on to the shade range, now this is one thing you have to be really careful about. They have very restricted shades. They just have 4 shades. I'll list all the shades named here on the screen so you could see. Sorry, I don't have the swatches for all the shades, but I have the shade, I'm in the shade Natural Shell. So definitely I'll give a swatch of this shade so you can literally figure out if this works for you or no. Now this is the shade. Wait, so this shade is Natural Shell. Now obviously this does not go to my skin tone. Now I am still really bad in selecting the perfect shades for my skin tone. But as always, I have to mix my foundations and get the the safest, closest or the perfect shade. But if you could figure that this shade is Natural Shell, I hope you can figure it out, and if this works for you, I think you should definitely check this foundation out. Now I did mention something about this foundation when I was showing this foundation in my Nika haul, that if you prefer applying foundations on everyday basis, I think you can give this foundation a shot. Like people who like applying, girls who like applying for college or for office, or even for moms who really like applying foundations on like regular basis, you can definitely check this foundation out. But if you apply it on an everyday basis, this won't last you even more than a month. I got this foundation I guess in September and it's been December, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna work for like a month or two, aram se. So if you apply it on very occasional basis, this is gonna go long for like 6 to 8 months, aram se. But if you apply it like for everyday basis, it won't last you for long. But you can definitely check this foundation out if you like it or you want to just give this a shot. Now what this foundation claims, that this is oil free, with vitamin E, water resistant. Okay, so shake well before use. Now I really want to talk about this and share my thoughts on this foundation. So basically this says that it's water resistant. That means it's waterproof, but according to me, when I tried this foundation outdoor, it wasn't waterproof for me. I mean, okay, so there was this one embarrassing moment that happened. I had my shoot outdoor. It was a dance video shoot, and you know that how many takes and how many, like, it's full of sweat because you cannot prefer have air condition or even that proper fan or air passing by. So I had an outdoor shoot, a dance video shoot, and I applied this foundation to check whether it works outdoor or no. And the most embarrassing part about this was that it started showing patches. I mean, it started showing me patches and it was coming off. Like, you could figure out that the foundation was coming off from here, and you could see the difference obviously if you apply something and some part just starts coming off. So this happened with me, and that's when I realized that this foundation, I mean, this foundation can only work for 3 to 4 hours, which worked for me, like 3 to 4 hours and not more than that. This is not waterproof. This is not sweat proof. Okay, sweat proof. People who have oily skin, like damn oily skin or combination skin, you can definitely check this foundation out, but then you'll have to be very careful. I did set my face that day, but still it started showing me patches all over my face, and in some parts it started coming off. So you really have to be careful about that before you apply. Maybe my setting was wrong or I don't know what, but this is what I experienced about this foundation, not once but twice. So I don't prefer applying this foundation out. If I am like just going here somewhere and I have to apply, like meeting a friend or just going to a restaurant for lunch, I might apply this, but not more than 3 to 4 hours if I have a long day. Anyway, so yeah, that's this is what my thoughts are on this foundation. It is not sweat proof, it's not waterproof, and it's transferable. So yes, it does transfer. So you again have to be, I mean, when you get ready applying foundation and doing all your makeup and you go out somewhere to weddings or to any parties and you hug people, you know, it's like it's transferable. How our lipsticks are, when you drink something, you can find the mark over a glass or a plate. I mean, not plate, sorry, glass. Same, this foundation also transfers. So you again have to be very careful about this foundation. Even talking about the shade range, they have the slightest difference, so it's very risky and difficult to get the perfect shade. Now, sorry, if you're going and buying it from the store, you can definitely consult the shopkeeper over there. He or she might help you. And if you're planning to buy it online, definitely read reviews, because reviews really help you to get the perfect, or at least a chance, okay, this might go, if that works for that person. So you definitely want to read some reviews and then pick the shade for yourself. Okay, so that's all I have to say about this foundation. I hope I made it very clear as far as about my experience. If you have anything you want to ask or know about this foundation, you can drop in your comments and I would reply to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful, and if you did, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's make it 140 subscribers. Join the family, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.